I'm Laura Stager, the director of Stay and Play Preschool.
My name's Ida Pistone. I'm the assistant director.
We're wearing our mask for this video to show you what we look like every day. Right now we're really trying to be careful and keep everyone healthy, but for the purposes of this video, we are going to take them off. So hopefully you can hear us better. We have our divider between us so we feel safe to be able to talk to you briefly and share more about our school with you. First thing we want to do is let you know a little bit about our philosophy, who we are and what we do, why we do it. This program is all about the children, and it is all about providing a place where everyone feels loved, supported, and empowered in an environment that's compassionate, respectful, and where there's trust. We really want to make sure that the children have the opportunity to play and play. We are play-based for a reason.
They're learning through play. So while they're playing in the classroom, there are so many different things they're learning about balance and counting and relating to each other, acting out their concerns and problems as they play. There are so many, much more things, so many things that they're learning that we just encourage you to come see it and we can explain more. Right?
Exactly. So this year, of course, COVID-19 hit, but we were able to open. We've been very, very fortunate. And the way we've been able to do that is that we've been really trying to stick to the CDC and the Pennsylvania Department of Health guidelines. As you can see behind us, there's a portable sink, and we just got a new scanner, so people walk up to the scanner and it tells you their temperature. So we're temperature checking everybody every single day, from the staff the moment they enter the building to all of the parents and the children. We have been asking parents to bring the children in, do the temp checks, help them wash their hands, and the parents leave out the basement door, and we and the teachers, we take them upstairs to their classrooms. Unfortunately, with COVID, it's hard to have as many volunteers and guests in the classrooms. We want to keep our pods, as you can say, as best we can.
And we've worked really hard to be mindful of how to keep parents involved. We have our art show where we're displaying artwork from one classroom, and we'll do a different classroom each month. And it has all the children's artwork and their ideas in it. We also have video chats sometimes where parents can video chat either with us in a conference or I've had parents do a little circle time with us where they're playing a song and we're all singing along, so that we really want parents to feel like they're here with us even though they can't be in our classroom.
It's been a really special year. We've learned a lot about how to incorporate things and make it fun, even though we have challenges. And you saw us wearing the masks. We're doing that every day, all of us. The children, they do it so well, so easy, which means a little less cleaning? No, I lie. There's more cleaning, and I'll let Ida talk more to that.
As we start our day, we do our circle, and then they play. And after they play, they wash their hands. And we make sure that if they're touching their eyes or they put their hand under their mask, they're washing their hands again. But like Laura said, they're really, really comfortable wearing the masks, and it helps us to explain to them why we're doing that we're keeping each other safe by protecting each other from our germs. And I thought kids would have a hard time not seeing our face or not seeing their friend's face, but they are just so excited to be here and do a great job of keeping their masks on. During snack time, we have been very mindful of how our children will be able to take their masks off and not sit too close. So that meant reworking the classroom over and over so that they're spaced far enough where they can have their snack and not be too close to their friend who's eating. And of course they wash their hands before snack, and then they wash their hands after snack. We also do gel when we're not in the classroom, but we're really, really trying to encourage them to wash their hands and practice those good washing skills. So not only are they doing it because it's a great practice, but it's also teaching them how to take care of their bodies and take care of others.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the classrooms have done a great job with how to, like she said, organize the classroom itself for the distancing and play. The children are playing next to each other, but they're also not all on top of each other all the time, and it just gives more space. We've gotten air purifiers donated, and we've been able to use those in the classrooms, and we've ventilated the rooms through open windows. That got a little harder as the weather got cold, but we still do it because it's important to keep the air clean and circulating for the children. And the teachers are doing a phenomenal job with cleaning toys, and they really got the children involved in the process of, oh, we've played with this, it's dirty, it needs to go in this bin, so it goes through the dishwasher at the end of the day. And everybody's really jumped on board with that. Our dishwasher's getting a lot of work out this year, and our laundry facilities as well.
And while we're doing all of that, we also want to let them know it's important to have fun. It's important to interact with your friends. It's okay to touch your friend. If we washed our hands, if we didn't, then we'll both go wash our hands. But we want them to feel just as they always do it at school, that we're here to have fun, we're here to connect with each other. And I really think that they have been able to do that and have a great time at school, even while they're wearing their masks and being very cautious.
So we've talked about the parents, we've talked about the teachers, we haven't talked about the parents as much as I'd like to, and the children and how they're helping keep things clean. One of the things the parents are doing that's really supporting the program and keeping us all healthy and open is being honest with us and talking to us about travel and asking questions about, if I go here, can I come back to school? And if we went to do this, can we come back to school? And how long do we need to wait and be out? And do we need to get a test? And everybody's being very honest and really helping to keep the whole program safe and healthy. And that's been a huge support to this program. I think that's an integral part of keeping us open. I really do.
And I think along the lines of being honest, even if there's that little bit of concern, everybody's also been willing, because we do have some agreements of, if your child has these symptoms, we will need a doctor's note. Everybody has been so willing to do that, and it's run so smoothly. So we've had healthy children all year, and it's been pretty great.
Yeah, everybody's doing their part. They really are.
Yep.
But the program, the school, we want to talk to you more about who we are. And one of the questions we get a lot is, how do you do kindergarten readiness? And I want to tell you that while we focus a little bit on helping them get out of here and go to elementary school, it's not about getting them ready for kindergarten. It's about meeting them where they are. And like I said, we're play-based, so we're doing it through play, and we want to give them opportunities, developmentally appropriate activities, things that really hit their areas of need for skill building. And I think that the curriculum that we provide really does that well.
Right. And we're always in touch with the school districts around us to make sure that we are aligning our curriculum to what they're doing. And we choose handwriting programs that go with what the school district says they're looking for. Forming letters systematically with starting on the top and going to the bottom, and giving the same language of big line, little line, so that they have an idea of what they will be doing as they move out of our school into public school.
Absolutely. We connect with the school district in many ways. Email, we have meetings with them. We meet with other directors locally as well to have conversations with them about what they're doing and how things are going. And we really want it to be an all-school, an all-community effort in making sure that we're providing what the kids need. Even if, they're all going. Fortunately, we're not just meeting children in the State College Area School District either. There are children that come here that go to private schools. There are children that go on and go to Bellefonte Area School Districts, Penns Valley, Bald Eagle. So we want to make sure that we're hitting the children in an area of developmentally, again, so that they're really ready in their own capacity. But really, ready means, I really think I should speak to this more, but it means the more of the social emotional skills that they need, because if we can give them that love of learning and have them with those social emotional skills really started and a good foundation, school's going to happen for them no matter where they go to school.
That's right. And when we've met with either the curriculum coordinator or principals or kindergarten teachers, they've always said the most important thing to have for these kids is a great social emotional base, so that they're confident, they're able to speak for their needs. They're able to do things independently. So when we get them here, we're always reminding them, why don't you try? And you can do this. And asking them, what other choice could you do? So we're working with that all throughout the year. And like Laura said, at a developmentally appropriate level. So this year I have 3s and 4s, which they're all in different levels, but understanding who each child is and meeting them at that individual level. And we could have, and we have had children who are meeting maybe first grade expectations, and we meet them right there and we challenge them right where they're at. So for us, it's the individual child and making them feel confident, loved. And that also includes the family. So we are always talking to families and what do you feel like your child can be supported in and what do they need? I think that's one thing I love about Stay and Play is we are not just about the children, but we're about the families too, and keeping them connected with us.
And I want to point out that this starts when they're 1. If we have children come when they're 1 year old, that we work with them the whole way up through in that capacity. The play is introduced at a developmentally appropriate level for them the whole way through. And again, it just builds on it throughout the years. We use the same terminology, the same kind of language throughout all of our programs so that as they grow, they're all learning that together and it's not new and different every year for them. And it really, I think, it really helps them and the families really feel confident and comfortable with how their children are growing. And I think the parents help us so much understand their children. We have them such a short period of time because we're part-time. That sometimes we think 2 days a week, that's only 6 hours a week. We need more time with them. But the parents really give us a lot about who the children are and what they see as important for their children. And so we're able to really work together to really help their children grow in that loving and caring environment.
And the language that we use, like Laura's saying, from 1 year old on, we're using the same techniques, which are called tuck or turtle, where we've got big feelings. Now, what do I do with it? And instead of just impulsively reacting, let's take 3 deep breaths. Let's tuck and think about our choices. And this starts from 1s and it goes all the way till they leave us, which is always such a sad moment.
It is. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
Yes.
I think that that's enough for today, but if you have questions, if there's anything that we can share with you that we have not answered today, please contact us or just give us a message on the Facebook or email me. We'd be happy to answer you. And we are offering tours in the afternoon once the children are dismissed. So please contact us if you have any questions. We're here to help.